In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to spot potential Team of the Week players and as a result make some really good coins. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So in today's video we are going to be teaching you guys how to spot Team of the Week players. We're going to be explaining how on earth that's going to make you coins. We're going to be talking about when to buy the players. We're going to be talking about how to know what sort of players to buy. We're going to be talking about the sort of trends you're going to see, and we're going to talk about when to sell and show you guys some of the nice profit that there is to be. So obviously we are on Wednesday, the first Team of the Week of the year, and as a result leaked Team of the Week players are coming out. And because of that, some players have had really nice rises, but it's not just been that they've risen today. They've risen really nicely going into today. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching you guys about the trend of buying gold cards who are favourite to get Team of the Weeks and basically make some good money. But let's just go through and show you how good the money is, just to whet your appetite, I guess. So we start with someone like Heung-min Son, who earlier in the week, I'm sure I can probably spot it quite easily. Earlier in the week, went and got himself 2 goals. I believe that would have been maybe about here. Yeah, it would have been. So he was 92k, scored 2 goals, went up to 105, and then went back down to 95. He since is now gone up to 130. So he's gone 95 to 130 in, what are we? Sunday to Monday, in 3 days. It's not bad. I'll take it if it's going. The second player we have right here is João Cancelo. Now, Cancelo's game was a lot earlier in the week, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to spot the exact point. It was a lot earlier in the week. He would have been about 27k. He is now basically doubled and up to 50k. We then can look at someone who's very cheap, and the exact same trend happened right here. Totw. I remember I was actually streaming, and I think I recommended buying at 1.6. Yeah, it went from 1 to 1.5, and now he's nearly, well, he's gone up a k and he's up to 2.5. We then move to the next one. I think there's only one more. Kante early in the week went and got himself a goal and an assist. Again, all these players are players that I did expect. I did all my research. And Kante went from, I believe it was something like this, like 13k, and he's already up here to 18. And I believe that's all she wrote. Nope, we also have Harry Kane. Harry Kane bagged a hat-trick earlier in the week, and therefore Harry Kane went from, where's the rise? There it is. 39k up there to 48. So not quite as good, but it's still decent. So the question is, how on earth can you guys go and replicate this for next week? Because this is a very consistent trend across every FIFA. Again, I've been doing this for about 10 years. This has literally worked for the last 6, 7, 8 years. It's an insane method. Well, basically what you need to do is you need to identify when these guys have a good game. And it's not that you have to go and buy in the peak, because at the end of every game they go down. For example, Harry Kane would have played at 4 PM. But then already by 6 PM, he was back down to only 3k more than before he had a hat-trick, aka guaranteeing a Team of the Week. I can also show you this happening with, slightly it didn't happen with Totw. I'll show you this happening with the likes of Heung-min Son. Son again had his really good game. He went from 92, he then went up to 105, but then he went back down to 95. So it's not like if you've missed it, you've missed it. Because even if you were to buy right here, let's say at 101, you're still making good money at the 130, and so on and so on. So, again, when it comes to buying these players, basically the buy time on these players is going to be after their game. Unless you can buy them during the game and they're not inflated. But something you do have to be aware of is where the contribution is spread across. For example, if there's 7 goals and there's 2 players on hat-tricks, that's not as good as if there's 7 goals and there's 1 player on a hat-trick and the second closest is someone to assist. So how I go and find who's going to hit a Team of the Week is I use SofaScore. Now, a Team of the Week can come anywhere from the Wednesday all the way through to Monday games. So for the Team of the Week that we're on right now, it could be from this game. Obviously, these are Champions League games, which Team of the Weeks do not come from. They just come from the domestic league. And what I'll do is I'll wait till the game's over. I'll then click on it. And then I'll see who's got the highest match rating, if I move this over here. So Unai Simon has the highest match rating, so goalkeepers I won't buy unless they have like 7 or 8 saves. He has 5. 5 isn't anything too crazy. So then I'll go and click on the next game. It's a draw. Very rarely do Team of the Weeks come from draws. They have this week, but very rarely do they come from draws. Unless someone's got like 2 or 3 contribution. Lecce, and then I see that the highest player for Lecce, well, is Udin, who, if I'm not wrong, is a forward. So again, a forward being the highest rated player in a 1-0, it's not going to get it. The 1-0 is just like when a defender gets a goal or a defender gets an assist, or I believe that's what happened in Cancelo's case. So we move to the La Liga. Stuttgart, Guirassy would have got one, but he actually, because he got a hat-trick of contribution, but he has one this week. And the next highest is this guy with 1 goal, so not amazing. Pascal Snez could get one assist, but if you look at his goal card, it's not amazing. Then get to Nice. Nice goalkeeper could get one. Let's have a look. How many saves did he have? 1 goalkeeper. 3 saves. 3 saves, unless you got a pen save, is not going to get you a team of the week. So you just keep going down and down and down. Let's see if we can find an example from Saturday. Who do we know is going to get one? Obviously, Spurs. There you go, Barcelona. So you can see right here that João Cancelo has the highest match rating. So it's not really too much of a coincidence that João Cancelo is going to get a team of the week. On top of that, the other person who had the high contribution was the likes of Lewandowski. Well, Lewandowski is in the current team of the week, and you can't get a team of the week before having 3 individual team of the weeks between your last team of the week. Which means João Cancelo with 1 goal, 1 assist was always very, very likely to get a team of the week, because he's got the highest match rating, and 2 contribution for a defender is very good. We then move into the Bundesliga in a game, Bochum. We can see here Harry Kane's got a 10 match rating, which probably means he was the best performing player, and he was with 3 goals and 2 assists. Again, if they weren't going to give it to him, then I'd presume they'd give it to either Leroy Sané, but only 1 goal is not amazing. Coman, 1 assist, not too amazing. Could have given it to De Ligt. Like, if they weren't going to give it to Kane, it would be very hard to tell if they would have given it to Sané with a goal, Coman with a goal, Kimmich with an assist. Kind of like the contributions all over the shop. But the reason Kane did really well in the pre-hype is because he had 5 contribution, which means he, by far, was the best performing player right there. So, basically what you do is you go to SofaScore, you click on each individual game. Now again, you're only going to get a team of the week from winning or drawing if you've had a very good performance. Again, Tarkowski, he's favoured to get a team of the week. He's the highest match rating, and he's got 1 goal, 1 assist. Therefore, a very good chance of getting a team of the week. So you're going to go and find the players via using SofaScore. You're going to go and buy them a few hours after their game, or 1 hour after the game, or 2 hours after the game. And then when do you go and sell them? Now, there's a few different selling points, because you've got selling point number 1, which is selling them Tuesday evening, the day before team of the week. This is if you do not want to gamble on them getting a team of the week. Let's say there's a 50-50% chance, 2 players got hat tricks. You don't know which one. You're going to go and sell Tuesday evening, because as soon as one is leaked and the other one isn't in it, the player will go, like the one that isn't in it is going to go down. If it's leaked that, again, someone who's highly likely to get a team of the week and they don't get a team of the week, they're going to crash everything they've risen in the hype. And then you got your second point. Your second point of selling is going to be when they get leaked. So, for example, if I owned Kane, I'd sell him right now. If I owned Kante, I'd sell him right now. If I owned Totw, I'd sell him right now. This is because right now, you've got the maximum amount of people buying him without us actually knowing if they've been overinvested. So, again, Cancelo, since being announced, is up like another 10k. So, this is point 2, and this is a pretty decent thing, but then if it's leaked that a player isn't in it, again, Tuesday evening is the safest. And then this is the next safest to holding onto them until they're out of packs. So if you wonder, by the way, why do they go up in price? They go up in price because people think that these cards are going to rise out of packs, because they're going to think that there's demand for them, but they're not being resupplied. And because they're not being resupplied, but they're being demanded, they're just going to go up and up and up. Now, this can happen, but if someone has inflated 20k in the first place, that means they'd have to be rising 20k when out of packs for the artificial demand to be meeting the actual demand. So what I actually think will happen is I think that Cancelo is so inflated that he's going to go out of packs, and all these people who've invested in him think he's going to rise, but then he's going to go down. Because more people have invested in him than will actually demand him. I think he'll go down to like 45k, maybe 42k, and then maybe he'll start rising through the week with a natural sort of demand. So again, you may say, well, why do I recommend investing in these cards if I think they go down? Because you sell before they go out of packs to the people who buy them when they see these leaks. Very rarely will you be able to buy when a leaker tweets them and make money, because by now they're already very, very inflated. And very rarely, like Mitoma would have gone from allegedly being discard to now his gold card being worth up to 2.5k. He's not going to be worth 2.5k because it was only a few days ago no one really gave a toss about him, and I think they'll give even less of a toss about him when the full game's out. So that's why I think you'd sell him in the pre-hype at 2.5k. If you went and bought him, what could you have bought him at? 1.5k very easily, right? Yeah, 1.5 there, 1.5 there, 1.5 there. You're now making an easy, very easy 1k. And then you're getting a sell in the hype. And again, You do have the third option. This is the riskiest. This is, for some reason, let's say they haven't been leaked before 6 PM. Then you gamble that they're in the team of the week. And then when people know they're in the team of the week, they'll then have a nice rise and you can go and sell them. There is one also type of card. The other sort of type of card is a card that's used for an SBC. Again, they could be very inflated pre and you could sell then. Or if something is used for SBCs and they're not inflated much, what you can do is just hold on to them through the week. What will happen through the week is people keep on putting them in SBCs, but they're not going to get resupplied the gold card because they've got a team of the week, which means they go up and up and up and up and up. Because they go up and up and up and up and up, they get rarer and rarer and rarer and they become more and more expensive. You see this sometimes happen with 84s, 5s, 6s and 7s because people are putting them in SBCs even though they're not the cheapest of their rating. Or you sometimes see this happen with players who are used for as advanced SBC fodder. But I think that wraps it up. Yeah, really, you can do this every single week. It's one of the most consistent trends. Many people make a living just making it off of Patreons and Discords and stuff like that via just doing this method. It's effort, it's research, but I tell you what, it makes you really good money, which is why you know, people like that sort of stuff. But there you go. That is that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.